Hey, what it is, people, man. We're back with another addition to, you know, making things go smoothly. But anyways, what I got for you guys today is a new bag to replace my tool bag. It's all falling apart, as you can see. Stuff is falling out. Matter of fact, I got my stuff all over here on the side, and it is just falling out. Hopefully we got some of this stuff in here because I see a bunch of them missing. So we'll see if it's still in here. But anywho, I've got let me see. I've got all this stuff still in here, and it's like all jumped up and clammed up. We've got that. I thought these were something different, but I guess not. The whole set is here. And that's that. So we've got those three sets. SAE, and we got metric. And the screwdriver's falling out, and then my other sockets have fallen out. So here we go, man. Let's disassemble this and put it and lay everything out. So we'll go from there. All right, so all right, that's that. The old bag is out of here. It held up pretty good. All right, you can see how it's been rubbing on the bottom of the saddlebag and pretty much rubbing itself to out of shape. So, like I said, man, this was a Stockton tool company set, and we got this from Cycle Gear. I would not recommend you get the metric one, especially of your Harley Davidson. Get the one that's the SEE, and it goes pretty good. Matter of fact, my nephew has that one, and pretty much I didn't have to go to Harbor Freight and get all of these things and what I chose to get. So that's the old one, man. It lasted us quite a while. So now we're gonna try to move on to something different. Obviously, I looked at a couple of YouTube channels, and we got the idea that we would get another bag from a different place. I think I saw one on Sick Baggers, but I didn't like that one because it was more square than it was round, and I want it round because I feel like it'll compact a little better. So with that said, this is the one that we got. It's a little bigger than the one that I got from Cycle Gear, and it's what, probably 2 inches wider, whatever you want to say, 2 inches wider on this end. And then as far as long, it's plenty long, man. Let's see how it matches up to the Cycle Gear. Roll it all the way out. So we'll say usability. So usability basically from this edge to that edge. We'll say this is no more than wrap. There's actual longer as well too. So let's say 6 inches longer. 6 inches longer and 2 inches wider. So we should be able to fit a little more into this bag, and hopefully it lasts for much longer than this one will. So I'm hoping with the material that it's made out of, we can get a little more longevity out of it, and we can keep it going. So let me say this. I hope this thing lasts a little longer. They claim it's made out of a certain material, but I just needed to do what I needed to do and pretty much fit it and just stay together for a while. So you got, let me see, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pockets, and then you have this zipper, which I was gonna put all of my Allen key wrenches right in here. Then the other ones I'll just periodically go down the line and do what it is that I gotta do, and we'll make it happen. All right, we brought you guys back, hopefully for some good news and all that good stuff. So here we go. We've got this new bag we got from Amazon. It's called the Rugged Tool. It was roughly $40, so we'll see how this is going to go. It seems as though it's constructed pretty well. I have no complaints as of now. I have not seen anyone review this or whatever, but it is what it is, and we're going to try to make it happen. I've got everything pretty much laid out, and then the different places that it's going to go in, that's where it's going to lie. So we'll start with our Allen key wrenches and our torque key wrenches. I want to put those in here, kind of give it a flat bottom. So we'll put those in there. I'll try to see later. I know in my other bag we kind of held it tight, but this one's kind of fairly loose, so we'll give it a whirl. Put those three in there. And they pretty much hold up too, so I like that already. I like that spot already. Let's see how well it travels. All right, next up, we're gonna take all our wrenches. We're gonna take all our wrenches, and just in case somebody's on here looking, you wanna know what I got. So you got a 10 mil, you got a 17 mil, 5/16, half an inch, 7/16, 9/16, and a 5/8. And we're gonna put that in this one. Next up, we're gonna put our screwdrivers in here, and I have 4 sets of screwdrivers. So I got some really small ones just in case. And then I have a flip-flop on this one. You got the fairly large one, I think that's a number 2. And I believe this is a number 1. They got the small one on that one. And it's interchangeable. It's just slightly bigger than this one here. So we have choices when we get out on the road. What we can and what we can't use. So that's that. And that's another thing. It can come out like this as well too. But since it's in a bigger compartment, may as well just utilize our space on what we have. So we'll put our screwdrivers in that one. And that's not too deep. Pretty shallow. So we got 6 screwdrivers in there. Next up, we're gonna go with all our sockets. And just in case you want to know about these, I have 2 spark plug ones. That's a 5/8, or better yet, a 16 millimeter. And then I have a 3/16. I believe that's what that is. 3/16 with a 21 millimeter. And then let's see. Let's go from big to small. So we've got a 13/16. We've got a 3/4. A 11/16, a 5/8, what is this? A half an inch, a 7/16, 3/8, and we have a 9/16. I like these Harbor Freight ones because they're different colors and stuff. Sometimes you associate a color with what it is that you're doing under there, so it is what it is, along with my extensions. So we'll put that in there. So I'm gonna put all my tools I gotta squeeze. So we got our crescent wrench, we got our vice grips, we got our needle nose pliers, and we also have a wire snip. And we'll put that in the next compartment. And lastly, which I'm trying to think of at the moment, you have a zip on the outside. And I'm trying to see if I want to make that possible so I can fit this other stuff in here, but we'll see how that goes. But anywho, and I'm starting to think of something else I want to kind of rearrange it. But I got this, I always keep some extra tube. I'm not sure what that's for, but that can be, I think this tube can be used for getting gasoline out of something, or better yet, if you got to put something in and you need to take it out, maybe extra wiring for something that can possibly malfunction. And I learned about this when we were out on the trip to Niagara Falls. This could be utilized in different ways. I know how it was used when we used it was somebody's bolts came off of their exhaust, and we used this to maintain it until we could get to a location and really fix it and go forward from there. So that's that. So we're gonna put this in here. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do it like this with one of these zip ties. I don't know if you know this, but you don't have to cut your zip ties off. I don't know if you can see down inside there. Let me see. If you can see down inside there, there's a little latch that's in here. If you can pull it back like this whole zip tie will just pull off rather than you having to cut it. So that's that. What else we got? We got more zip ties, small ones. I probably should have some big ones in here. I know I have some. But we'll rock with these little small ones as of now. And then we got what? We got Loctite, got electric grease, and we got an O-ring just in case we need it. We've got fuses. My bike takes these smaller fuses, which I like, especially for a lot of my accessories and things of that nature. It doesn't necessarily have any of these. Only place I believe that has this is that Bay fuse line, and these aren't even big enough. So I just keep them on hand just in case somebody else may need them or whatever the case may be. We're good to go. Maybe somebody has something that they're hooking up to their bike and they blow a fuse, so we got that. We also need a flashlight in case we get stuck at night, and we have some duct tape. And that's that. I tell you this now, what I don't like, you do have this extra grip on here. And when you do it like that, you pull that up like that. I don't like that, so I don't like it. I'll probably just pull it up like that. And it'll stay laced. I'm assuming that you could possibly put this on the bike elsewhere too, because you can go through these hooks and put it somewhere else too. If you got a sissy bar, you can run that sissy bar right through the top. All kind of ideas with this thing, man. So that's that, man. I just wanted to pretty much come back here and update the bag and go from there. We got a new, see how long this one holds up and how far it gets. So until next time, I'll just be showing you guys a new bag. And maybe one day you'll see that you need a new bag. And you might just get this one. Rugged Tools. So that's that. Until next time.